Saturday, September 12th, the moon will be in Cancer all day. So again, the moon is in its place of power, really putting an emphasis on our emotions. We are really reflective while the moon is in Cancer. We're thinking back, we're kind of nostalgic as well. And on that particular day, we're going to feel a little bit awkward because Jupiter is finally going to station direct. Jupiter, again, ruling over growth and expansion. Also, our spiritual beliefs, our ideals, and of course, optimism and confidence. Jupiter is a major heavy hitting planet that has been retrograde for quite some time. And although we're not going to feel the strength of Jupiter until probably early October, the fact that Jupiter is going direct is a good sign. We are finally going to start seeing the bigger picture. We're going to see the path forward. We're going to see where we have to kind of muster up the courage in order to put that game face on. We have to make new paths happen. We have a new set of beliefs and ideologies that don't quite fit in with the actions that we've been taking. And we know what we have to do to move forward. But again, we've been kind of trying to move forward. We got our foot on the gas. We have our foot on the brake. And the universe has had the emergency brake on this whole time, and we haven't noticed yet. So at least with Jupiter now stationing direct, we can kind of take the emergency brake off, but it's going to be a couple weeks until we recognize that we can't have our foot on the gas and the brake at the same time. Also on that day, Mercury will be making an aspect with Uranus. So again, Mercury ruling over the mental plane, ruling over information and communication, definitely the lower level of intellect compared to Uranus, which is the higher level of intellect that connects us with the divine, that connects us with the universe. So the particular aspect that they're making is not a favorable one, and we might be highly irritable this day. We're rubbing people the wrong way. And you know what? People are rubbing us the wrong way too. We are being misrepresented by how we think and how we feel. Again, miscommunications, misunderstandings are going to happen. And we're very uncertain about a lot of things. We have to remember that when these major heavy hitting planets move out of a retrograde and station direct, it's like a jolt of energy. And because we don't know where that jolt of energy is taking place in our lives, we get a little bit confused. We get a little bit overwhelmed. We don't know how to feel about certain things. And where Mercury is concerned, that's always about communication. And it does kind of indicate, especially where Uranus is involved, it's that lower intellect and that higher intellect, that there could be some very beautiful aha moments be presented to us, but it's going to come out of frustration and irritability. It's going to come out of misunderstandings and miscommunications. So things might feel a little bit crazy. They might feel a little bit chaotic. We might feel a little bit disorganized, but this too shall pass. And again, we are setting ourselves up for next week's new moon in Virgo. And of course, as the month progresses, we have some beautiful, beautiful energies coming in towards the end of September that's really going to help us regain our sense of stability in our lives. We're anchoring these timelines. We're slowly taking the baby steps forward that we know that we have to take in order to initiate new paths and new endeavors. And right now, especially this week, we really are kind of in slow-mo compared to some of the energetic forces that have really been chaotic and forced upon us in previous weeks. So that's your energy forecast for Sunday, September 6th to Saturday, September 12th. It is going to be a little bit calmer of a week with those particular days that I indicated where we can expect a little bit of confusion and uncertainty. But nonetheless, we're preparing to kind of purge the old way of thinking, to initiate new ways of doing things, new ways of taking care of oneself, new ways of taking care of our relationships as we get closer to that new moon in Virgo on the 17th. So I hope you have a beautiful week, and I'll talk to you soon.